Two directions of United Kingdom immigration system, Home Office. One direction, give visit visas to maximum people. They compensated more. They announced that if you are a lawyer and your client is in UK, you just apply visa and why client will come to your country, you go to your client. If you own company and your client is in United Kingdom and you want to meet your client, get over visitor visa, who will give you visa. If you are doing PhD in colleges or universities and your teacher, your scholar is in United Kingdom or your friend is in United Kingdom or you want to continue your research, you are not a student but just you want to go and see the university to whom you are doing research in your own country, come to our embassies, we will give you visitor visa. I am telling you one point. At one angle, UK is telling illegals, illegals, illegals. People, UK citizens are on the roads and they are protesting and some little of it campaign going on between police officers and protesters. And I am really sad. UK citizens are very respectable for UK because they are citizens of a respectable country. When police will be kicked by any protester, that is a huge pain for all citizens of any country because police officers are those humans who put their lives in danger to save other lives. I go back to my immigration analysis and you are going to surprise what I am, what figures and what evidences I am putting in front of you. Very easy, in simple English language. I speak very simple English language so that all people of the world can understand easily. Okay, I go back to my point. Visit visas, when any country give, I take UK. You just tell me how many people are genuine visitor. Just please go to any visa officer who was in Pakistan, who was in India, who was in Nepal, who was in Africa, in these countries I'm talking about. Please interview visa officer that you gave visit visas to these individuals. How many came back to their home country? Just give mathematical data. Where is the data of Home Office? I think that data must be published in official website. 100 people entered from outside to UK and they were given 6 months visa to visit the UK, to visit the place, to consume the money because tourists are financial hub of any country and they are source of income for the country. Tourism industry, after education industry, which is also going to damage in Canada, Australia, UK, and that is going to be a top industry of the world, the tourist industry. Due to the tourism, Spain is depending, UK is depending, Canada is depending, Europe is depending. If the tourist will not go to Switzerland, the Switzerland will be a poor country. Switzerland is the richest country. Denmark is the richest country. Why? The tourists are going, they are consuming money. But I am asking to visa officers from these countries, because visa officer technically is trained. When you will interview the person, when you will assess the file, you will assess this person after visit to the UK will go back to home country or not. If you think 100% he is a genuine and he will visit the UK, he will visit the family, he will visit the client, he is a lawyer, he will visit someone else and he will go back to home country before 6 months, it means visa officer is successful. You are getting me? If out of 100, 80 people did not come back to some countries, some specific countries I am talking about, Africans, Asians, or any other country even. Canadian national will come back because Canada is also at the same level. Australian national will go to UK. Why visa is present between the developed country? That is another discussion. I go back to it. Then what is the function of visa officer? What is the salary he is drawing from United Kingdom, which is technically came from the hard-earned tax, hard-earned money mean people pay taxes for the payment of the government officials in all over the world. So these officers, these departments, mashallah, they are doing very good job. But I'm just asking, if the people gets visa and they enter United Kingdom and they go back, and visa officer say he will not come back, if the 99% people will not come back to the home country, they will try to stay there, it means assessment system is little a bit researchable. Why visa officer is not going to research these things? At one time, UK Prime Minister is changing due to illegals. At one time, UK citizens are crying, weeping that we are full and we have no houses, we have no food, and we are paying more taxes. The taxes are increasing in all countries, and UK now recent new tax. You work elsewhere, you are UK national, you are working in Canada, you will pay tax. Starmer says, if you are UK national, you are living in you want to work in Australia, you are working in Australia, but you will pay the tax because you are UK national. At one time, that person will say, why I am UK national? I would be Australian national. Now, nationalities are being sold by money, because when you are a businessman, investor visa, you will get golden visas are being given, and these people are being received by all countries because they add money. I will come to the point. I think if the illegals are more, they made pretext immigration system and immigration. I think we made pretext that the people are coming by boat to the United Kingdom. I don't think so. All people, all illegals are coming by boat. Most of the people came by visa and they entered United Kingdom by visit visa, by student visa. Due to lack of important rules of the visa, due to the lack of little bit immigration policy, these students which had no plan to study, and these students which technically wanted to stay in UK for permanent residence, and then when they are not able to study properly, they prefer to stay illegal and they prefer to apply asylum. And what is the problem? Who assessed them? Immigration system assessed them. There must be modification, there must be evolution in the immigration system. If immigration system will be keep filtering non-genuine, genuine people will enter to the countries, non-genuine people will be the filtered, all world will be happy. There will be no fight between immigrants and citizens will say, no problem, you people came by merit and you are our friends. What's going on? Visitor visa, I think, must be open for all. But policies, I don't tell that visit visa must shun. Visitors are the key of the income for any country, as I told you. How you can control these one? Why you are not making such rules? If your visa officers are not trained, if immigration system is not going to be modified, at least rules can be formed. If I am entering UK, for example, my name is this, everything is there, I must come back by rule. Home office, what home office is doing, I entered UK, home office is not aware who I am. Work of home office starts when I entered UK. Home office know in a computer, this man A entered UK and he has to go back in 6 months. Now I think Canada is doing very good job. I will tell you one time what they are doing in their at their airports recently. No, this man went back or not within 6 months. Now home office has to assess if this man location can be traced. This man must be informed. You must have this mobile number. Otherwise, we will deport you back. You can stay. There must be. If any foreigner entered to your room, what you will do? You will say you will stay here for 5 hours and then you will go back. Will you allow that to stay permanently? No. Definitely, you will be having visibility to that individual. You are watching that individual permanently. When that individual will go back, you will be satisfied. Home Office says give visa, person there in UK finished, he will be skipped. How, if you can trace one dog, how one individual cannot be traced? Trace never mean when that person will enter UK, then you will trace. No, when you will give visa, you will give one condition. This is your SIM. This is your SIM. We will locate you all the time. Where are you? And we know where are you. And we will be satisfied only when you will go back to your home country. Give visas to all countries. By gaining visitor visas, by giving visitor visas to the maximum people, all countries will become rich. So I think assessment system must be a little bit modified. Thank you very much.